Thank you so much for joining us today. Would you share with these gentlemen your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Nadia. I am 27 years old and I am an entertainer.
Beautiful. Okay, well, entertain us with this. What makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one is that I am actually real. Okay. I am not, one to put on a facade, and I like to bask in the gifts that God has given me.
Amen. Yes, bask in that. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for someone who knows who they are, someone who is confident in themselves as a man and their ability to take care of not only themselves, but a partner.
Beautiful. Okay. In relationships, it hasn't happened to you, but there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
I don't like a mama's boy. Just someone who, someone, you can love your mom, you can have a relationship with her, but I don't like someone who is like always dependent on their mother's opinion, because it's like, do you have your own opinion, and can you live from who you are and not who your mother wants you to be?
That's deep. Okay. Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to explore. I like to travel. I like to get into fun stuff. I'm very adventurous, very spontaneous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like they love adventure. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We did get one broken heart, so I want you to take a few steps over with me. We got two, but hopefully that'll be it, maybe. Let's go name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Omiete. I'm 27, and I broke it because I love my mom more than anything.
Yeah, I love my mom too.
Dear mama. So she did expound, though, and said, of course, you can love your mom and have a relationship, but would you say I don't want to say over love, you can't love her enough, but would it affect your relationship with this queen?
I don't think it would affect. It's just like whenever I've talked to girls with that preference, it just never works. So
Yeah, I respect that.
Okay. Aesthetically, though, is she someone that's your type?
She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, say that you are someone that'd be my type.
Okay. Let's take a step forward. We got one more broken heart downtown. We're going to do a little walking. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Yeah, my name is Justin. I'm 33, and the reason why I broke my heart is because entertainment. I don't really want to pursue somebody that's in entertainment.
You didn't ask what I do specifically.
It's very true. What do you do?
I'm a dancer, ballerina, classically trained. I model, and I'm also a creative director.
That's what's up. That's amazing. That's good.
Does that change your opinion?
Not really, but I mean, like I said, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
I love dancers as well. Just not exactly.
Okay, and that kind of dancer, not the ones on Fig and the club.
No, of course not. Well, yeah.
Okay, I just got to check.
Not the strippers. not him calling out the strippers.
I got to check. Is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a little hesitation. Was it something or just yes?
No.
You were just analyzing.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful.
Analyze, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good. Let's take a step back. We just got a broken heart right here. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Mario, 43. The only reason, I think I'm a little older for you, 27, 43.
I respect that.
Are you willing to date an older man?
I have not dated an older man, so I'm not really sure. But I am open. Yeah.
She's open?
Good possibilities.
Would you want a heart transplant?
I don't need one of those. I play sports. Very, very good in shape.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Would you want?
Pointer asked him, and I don't know if you caught it. Pointer asked him, do you want a heart transplant? He said, no, I play sports. I'm very good in shape. Or he in great shape. That's not what he was asking. He was asking, do you want to get another balloon? And again, you could have just asked her, hey, do you date older men? You ain't got to pop your balloon. Don't assume. Just ask the question.
No, no, not you. My man need an actual heart. Like, do you want a heart back? Since she's open to dating someone a little older, would you want a heart back?
Sure.
Oh, do you want him to get a heart back? Do you want that possibility?
I respect your decision either way.
Okay, yeah, let's get a heart then. Let's get a heart back. Yeah, let's do a little heart, and that's what we mean by heart transplant. I know y'all are healthy. Y'all don't need an actual heart, just, heart transplant. Okay,
That's
very
right.
good. We're going to wait for that transplant. The doctor is coming. Bam, heart back. Okay, well, we did get a broken heart right here. So I want the lovely lady to step back with me. We're going to
Broken
figure out.
heart on your neck too.
Dang, he just came ready to break heart. Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Well, my heart's broken because a bunny broke my heart. So now I'm,
Those hurt the worst.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now I figured out, step back in and loving my sisters.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here. But then you told me you're a ballerina, and I've dated a couple ballerinas before. And
Did that not sound suspicious? He said a buddy of mine broke my heart. I hope he was referring to a girl. Or I don't know how else I can take that. I don't think it's gonna come with any justification.
and they don't really have the prettiest toes because of the profession.
That's crazy.
I no disrespect. I mean,
Yeah.
everything else is wonderful.
Now
but
he's
I know,
looking at my
But the,
toes.
but the work you put in is a little hard on your toes.
Yeah.
And I understand that. It's just
There are nail salons.
I like sucking on toes, but
Whoa.
yeah. So
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
But I love you though.
I respect that, but can I say something?
Please.
So you prejudged me based off of your experience and not based off of who I am?
Well, I can't see your toes. Everything
true.
else is great, but then it's like then I'm
So
like
you
okay.
went off of something you couldn't see to make your decision.
Well, because there's other people here too, so I want to be fair.
Oh, that's
I I could have waited it out and then possibly been surprised and they were perfect, and but I don't know, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah, but I'm being fair. Let somebody else get a chance, and if that didn't work out and I see your toes on the beach, hey girl, what's up?
Okay. I like
to
you
suck.
now because not time to suck.
He was right.
Okay.
Okay, so which aesthetically, she is someone that's your type.
Yes.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I'd say yes. I'm very open. Like I go based off character. I don't really go based off of, oh, someone looks a certain way, and because that has nothing to do with who you are on the inside.
Right.
So
It's the energy.
it is
You-
energy.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stand here and be like, oh, you have a broken heart necklace. You're not my type. Or like how you stood here and talked about my toes that you can't see, and I'm not your type.
But I do
But-
appreciate your vibe. But I
Yes.
do like your vibe.
So yes, he is someone.
Okay. All right. Did we get another? No, I think we're good. So let's take a step back. You still have 3 hearts remaining. Okay. So that's a beautiful thing. So I bet they want to get to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
So we're going to dive in and ask some of these essential questions. Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go for this question. Do you have any children?
No.
Oh, that's a green flag for some. Would you want children in the future?
In the far future, yes.
Okay. How far?
Far future.
Like 5 years, 10 years, 20?
5 to 10.
Okay. Okay.
Still working on myself.
Okay. I think that works for them. I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask our 3 with hearts?
Yes. Does anyone here have kids?
Let's take a step down. So we're going to ask them, and you'll get to see them face to face. Name, age, and do you have children?
My name is Judah, 41. I have 1 child. She's 11.
Okay.
Let's take a step down. And,
Hi, Judah.
Can I borrow your heartbreaking device, former bunny lover? Okay, great. And hold that, please. Name, age, and do you have children?
Yes, Mario, 43. I have one daughter. She's 8.
8, 11.
Okay, let's go down to our final king here. Name, age, and do you have children?
Elijah, 44, no kids.
Okay, I like that.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a step back. I'm going to now throw it to the gentleman. I don't want Nadia to have to do too much walking, but gentlemen, do you have a question for her? Question. Okay. Let's do it. Well, let's wait on that, and then what's your question?
Just basically want to network with her
I'd like to network with you too.
on the business side.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can get to that maybe after the show, but this is romantic. It's a real one.
Well,
About romanticism.
That's about building. It's about building a relationship.
Okay.
I agree as well.
Get there. Okay, but did you have a question?
No, listen. We got to stop doing this, okay? If you want to network with somebody, then you wait till after the show to do that. You don't have to do that and state it on the show. Like this is not what this is for. This is for trying to find love. Stop it with the friendships. Stop it with all that stuff like that.
No.
Okay. All right. Did you have a question down there? Okay, let's get to a question. What's your question?
Is that a lion on the right there? On the...
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Show that to the camera. Show that lion to the camera. Roar. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay.
We're already working with some similar.
Oh, okay.
feel me?
Oh, we're matching.
Yeah. So
I'm a Leo, so that's why I got mine. What about you?
well, it's a native African thing. It's very
okay.
African. You know,
Okay.
it's just so yeah.
Look. One thing I'm gonna say. She say she a Leo and she wearing her pride on her leg. That's where I wear mine's at.
But
Well, I resonate with the energy of a lion. I feel like I go after life the way lions do, very confidently, and
yes, and I'm looking for a lioness, so that's why it's
okay.
it's all good.
Okay.
A chocolate lioness.
Okay.
The best ones. Okay. No offense. No offense.
It would be definitely the best one. It would be no possible way that I would pop. Well, he could pop all he want.
Yeah,
But there would be
that's
no
okay.
possible way that I would pop this because she just, as far as her aesthetics, if you look at the encyclopedia, her picture would be there.
Oh, thank you. That's really
We're
sweet.
gonna put that down.
He landed down thick than a bug. Boy, he trying to walk away with that one.
Best pickup lines 101.
Yeah, I like
man.
that.
Was
I
good.
like that.
But we just got a broken heart back here. Why'd you break your heart?
Not your cup of tea.
No,
That's
not
okay.
just my cup of tea.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Why?
No, yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I'm just gonna say yes across the board. Like I don't really have. I go more off character.
Right. So
and
based on what you heard, his character, what he said, is he your type? Character?
that's not enough for me to know his character. I feel like he's just like everyone's not gonna be your cup of tea, and I'm perfectly fine that I'm not yours.
Okay. All right. I think we still have one. So we still have one heart back here. I want to see if you have a question, kind sir.
Dude. So you say you're a dancer
Yes.
and a ballerina.
Yes.
So is the dancing include any
It's
exotic?
included.
Yes.
Yeah, I just say that because sometimes you come out here and say you're a dancer, people automatically think you're a stripper, and I'm not a stripper. I'm a classically trained ballerina.
I just said if that included exotic dancing.
Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Do you need a heart
No,
back?
I'm saying I said dancer, classically trained ballerina, so it didn't go towards exotic dancing because I'm.
He didn't even wait for the explanation. And then you didn't say exotic. You just said is dancer included in ballerina. I didn't hear him say exotic. But then he didn't wait for the explanation either before he popped his balloon. So I mean, he should just really just keep his balloon unpopped. Seriously.
Not an exotic dancer. Yeah.
Okay. Do you need a heart transplant?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you got. Oh, okay. Wow, he doing it for. Okay. Wow. Thank you, kind sir. Wow.
I like to stay on my
Man,
toes.
he got so used to chasing bunnies that he's a runner, man. Okay. Very good. Okay. So that clears that up. You are not an exotic dancer.
Yes.
Okay. Did you have another question or?
Oh, that's what he said. He didn't say buddy. He said bunny, snow bunny. So then he made him go back to dating the black women. Got it. I missed that altogether because when he said buddy, I was like, buddy. But he said bunny, like snow bunny. Got it. That was close. Cool.
If not, I can do my job.
Do your job a little bit.
Okay. Let's take a step back. Let me do my job a little bit more. What is your love language?
My love language is compassion and someone who is an active listener, but also an avid actor, someone who is intentional. I don't really deal with people who.
None of those things are love languages. No. We got to really stop making up what we think or believe or determine what is a love language.
Have like emotional immaturity and don't know how to communicate. I'm a very good communicator, and I would like for my partner to be as well.
Okay. I think that may resonate with them. I want to go to them and ask them that same question. So walk down with me as we get to know more of their character. What is your love language?
I am more of a words guy, words of affirmation, and acts. So acts of service. The words is kind of fading. It's more giving into like
Your actions.
acts and touch and quality time.
I agree.
People be lying. They talk
I
all
agree.
kinds of shit. So
Yeah.
talk a good game. So that's where I'm at.
And
I
how
agree.
do you display for an act of service? What would be an act of service you would provide to this queen?
It just depends on what I see. I see a void, I feel it. See a space, feel a space. Like my last girl, she had her own house, right? And she remodeled her house, but she got stuck on her bathroom. So I had some guys do her bathroom.
Okay.
And that was that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm gonna ask the same thing to my king down here. The love language, and not only that, but how do you display your love language?
Well, I would say, and this might be kind of weird, but it's respect and communication. And I love what you were saying about communication because it's key. It's very key. And a lot of people don't know how to communicate. They don't even know how to talk. And they don't know how to respect either. It's like a bunch of things that are intertwined. But respect, I would say, ultimately, because it's very important. I'm just saying, I got to say this plainly. I just feel like women nowadays are just disrespectful, and I just won't tolerate it. And I'm saying that specifically because I think a lot of women have not even been taught that. And if you haven't been taught that, I understand. But if you have a man who's willing to communicate to you that you're being disrespectful and you don't want to alter that, then it will never work. Everything else you can build on. But that's what I would say. Those are important things.
How do you display respect to your queen?
As human beings, I have a thing. We should respect each other's humanity, and I'm about that. So I'm going to respect anybody's humanity off the rip. So let's go from that. Communication is so important, though. You know, and if you can really just calmly, let's just say this. Also, as Black people, we like to do a lot of rah 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 you and all that. And that's just not going to cut it.
Yeah.
If we want to grow and evolve,
It makes it
move
worse.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm about like getting rid of all that old that trauma. We got to work on. That's another thing. We got to work on healing, getting rid of the trauma. So I preach on. I'm about to say this. I preach on something called trauma healing. It's very important for the Black community. And so I've come very far. And so I need a person who's open to hearing that out and also moving forward in the same direction. But yeah, respect. Ultimately.
And tell her your profession, just so she knows.
I'm a professional artist.
And a professor.
Yes, a professor and a professional artist. It's a whole thing.
Can I
Double,
ask
double.
what you mean by artist? It's very broad.
Yeah, I mean artists and specifically acting, music, all of those different things.
Okay.
And then also just some teaching of kids and things like that.
Nice.
So yeah.
Black excellence. There we go. So take a step back with me. You got some info, right? So I
Yes.
want to throw it to you because I'm going to offer you one more opportunity to ask a question. And then after that, you got to break a heart.
Okay. But I just wanted to touch on what you just said about, being healed. I think that's very important in this generation and the way things are going in life, that it's hard to match with anyone, friendship, platonic, romantic, if there's like a divide in your personal healing. So as someone who has done a lot of healing on themselves, I resonate a lot with what you said, because a lot of people don't even know that they need to deal with traumas and that they need to move forward in life and not hold themselves like victim to anything that's ever happened to them. So
Fantastic.
I like that.
Okay. Let me ask this. This is an essential question. These two might speak to it as well. Religion or politics? Let's do it. Do you want a partner that is religious? Do you want a partner that's political? Okay.
I don't really read too much into politics. I mean, I skim to know what's kind of going on, but the world is crazy, and I feel like it's crazy to a point where it wants you to be obsessed with this and not focus on yourself. So I'm very much so focused on myself with a little bit of knowledge of what's going on, but I'm not really political at all. I'm very faithful, more spiritual, and I would like for my partner to be tapped into at least some form of that power.
When you say spiritual, get a little more specific, because that can, let's say, Judah knows what I'm talking about. That's a very broad term.
It's very broad. Religion and spirituality to me go hand in hand. But for me, spirituality is more of like the inner work that you do on yourself and who you become to be through that work, and who you understand yourself to be, as well as your connection to your source.
Okay.
That's just how I look at it.
Okay.
How do you look at it? I feel like you're contemplating.
We can have,
thinking.
we can have some clarifying
Like, what's she
questions.
talking about?
So I'm a spiritual brother.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the law, but I'm also, some would say I'm pretty Islamic. You know what I mean? In my approach to life, I suppose. So with that, you're a very, very beautiful woman. Is this your normal? I don't like my girl in see-through. Like if that was like a blouse that wasn't see-through, we on. But the see-through.
It's not really my normal. I just want to be a little flowy today.
Yeah. You have an issue with me saying that to you?
I do not.
Would you have an issue with me saying that to you?
I do not. No.
All right.
I like to keep it classy.
Cool.
Are you good for now? Do you want me to go down to my other brother?
Question and it went away. go ahead.
Okay, and then if it comes back, you know, it might come back around the corner. Did you want to speak to the religious aspect for you personally?
Sure. I mean, my thing is, as I mentioned, trauma healing. You can't get to healing without God. You know, the God of Israel, the same Christian God that I was raised on. But what you said about spirituality, you're way ahead of your time. I can't believe you're as young as you are because your spirit is old. Your soul is old, which is a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Because a lot of women your age, all they want to do is do, you know, that's all they want to do. And I want to do that too, but we can do that alone and privately. No, but I'm just saying, you're very much ahead of your time. I understood everything that you were saying, just spiritually. Yeah, I understand everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Very deep.
And I would say also that I choose to learn from life and not let life just kind of do what it wants with me. I am the teacher, like learning as I'm going.
That's where are you from?
I'm from Maryland. I'm from the DMV.
We'll be there pretty soon on our tour.
Okay.
Did that question come back, my man? Oh, it came back? Oh, it didn't. Oh, okay. Take a step back with me.
I'm gonna say I do like my man jacket though. That jacket is fire. But we get to that point where she's gonna have to make a decision, and I honestly think that the decision she's gonna make, she's not gonna select my man with the cap on. She's gonna select my man with the jacket on. I think that's the route she's gonna go.
Have a heartbreaking device. I don't want to delay it further. Judah, let's have your heart facing. Yeah. I think unless you have a final question, you got to break a heart.
Final question.
Unless you already know one you want to break, it's up to you. I don't want to pressure you.
I don't think I have any final questions. You guys are all very nice, and I had fun. I'm going to have to pop yours, though.
Okay. Before you tell us why, let me ask him, why were you holding on to your heart?
Oh, she's a very beautiful woman. And, I want to learn more about her.
Okay. Why'd you break the heart?
I just broke the heart because I feel like spiritually and more of the things that he was saying about just who you are and healing just resonated with me a little bit more. But I still find you to be attractive.
He's someone that's your type.
Yes.
Okay.
I like the earrings.
I'm not going to hold it up. Can you take a step forward with me, kind sir? Yes, you. Come on down over to me, and I'm just going to ask maybe 2 to 3 final questions. Do you have a final question for her?
No.
I have a final question for you. Where would you take this lady on a first date?
Oh man, it's my thing is, and I'm not indecisive. I need to get to know her better to see what she likes, but because I would like to make sure it's something that we both enjoy, but I don't want you to go somewhere like, this food is gross. I need to make sure that you like the food there, but somewhere where we're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to eat.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a final question for him?
You don't have any kids.
Have you ever been married?
Have you ever
Never.
been married? Okay. And would you consider yourself to know who you are as a man, as a person, as a provider for your own life?
Very much so.
Okay. So you carve your own path.
Oh yeah.
Respectably.
Walked to the beat of my own drum, as they say.
Okay. I like that. I'm like that too.
I'll just ask my final question. Do both of you believe this could be a real one connection?
I do.
I believe it could be.
Clap it up, because it could be. That's all we need is a could be. Very good.
No, Pointer. We need a yes. We need a distinct and distinguished and affirmed yes. We don't need a could be. We need a yes. Come on, nah. But I like the connection though. I feel like that is a great connection that they have right there, and that could possibly lead to something beautiful.
So I'm going to take that mic. I'll also take the heartbreaking device, and your heart goes on that way. So y'all go on out. Go plan that date with some food that y'all like. Yeah, clap it up for him one more time. That's beautiful. That's black love. That's black love. All right. Well, if that is the case, let's get ready.